Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Beeker Plays. Another lunchtime stream today. We are playing The Doors of Trithius, continuing the journey of Arturo. In our last video, we graduated from our starter dungeon and made it to town. So we are in town. We looked at the job board, I believe. So we've got a couple quests we can undertake here as we try to level up and continue on our journey. So we are at town. So let's go and see what all we need to do here. So if we remember, we collected this ascension fragment at the end of the starter dungeon. So it says we need to ask around to see if anybody knows more about that. So that's one of the quests we want to do. And then on here too, it says that the baker is looking for some yeast, which I don't think we have any yeast yet. We have a potion delivery, if we can deliver some potions, and a weapon experiment for somebody that needs 3 tar to make it. I think we might look for the potion delivery first. That might be the easiest, trying to go to Aberdeen to deliver some potions. I'm going to guess that's here with this guy. Let's see if it is. Nope, he's the botanist. All right, let's... This is the inn, so we've got the little moon here. So this is the inn where we can sleep if we need to. We can rent a room, even though I can just go into random houses and take whatever I want or sleep wherever I want. So let's actually go over here and we'll Skyrim style, as we call it, and loot everything we can find. Nobody gets mad at us, so we just keep looting all these crates here. And oh, we're hungry again. We'll eat a carrot. Alright, let's head over to this house here and loot that cupboard. Ah, nothing in there. Doesn't look like we have a reason to sleep. Oh, yeah, we do. It is flashing. I just didn't notice it. So let's do a deep sleep. And we have a skill point. Where should we spend our skill point? Thinking we do reading or botany. Maybe alchemy too. Shoot. Let's go with, or even athletics could be nice. Let's go with athletics. I kind of like that idea. So let's come over here to our athletics and see what we get. We can reduce the cooldown on our jump is the big one now. We're just going to do that because, oh, it takes 3 focus. Oh, I did not see that. Well, guess we're not doing anything right now. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to kind of, I was hoping that using jump would increase our athletics, but it did not appear to. All right, let's just keep going here through everybody's stuff in this town. As we look for, maybe we should have unlocked reading. Look right there. The recent tax increase only requires 1 level of reading. We could have started reading that book right away. Darn it. Well, oh well, we'll get there. We'll unlock reading next time so we can talk about how we study books. But we did not unlock reading. Huh. There we go. Got a raw potato. Oh, let's actually, whoops. We're going to head right back to this cooking station, and we are going to go ahead and use everything we can here in order to possibly up our cooking skills. We are really close to getting that other point. And I'd like to get the peeling so we can start doing baked potatoes. It's nice these guys just let me take the gold that's in all of their stuff. All right, this is the general merchant, I believe. Yes, let's see what he has for trade here. All right, do we have any splints? We have some bandages. Not seeing any splints, so I think we're just gonna buy one splint. Oops. Is there anything we want to sell him? Sell him a couple apples. We don't have anything to do with raw insect meat yet, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and sell that. Oh, we have selling the bronze iron ring, necklace. We don't need those yet. I have a feeling we'll find more before we need it. I'm also kind of looking at our weight here, trying to get that back down. Oh, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Oh, we have 2 walking sticks. I don't think we'll ever use either of them. I don't know if I want a heavy crossbow. How many bolts do we have? We only have 4 bolts. Let's go ahead and sell that crossbow. Although it does quite a bit of damage. Dang it. Alright, we'll keep it. And they don't give us anything for these bolts, which is kind of odd since how much they charge for them. But we don't need them taking up our inventory. Let's see if he has any recipes. Not seeing any recipes or anything to buy from him, so we'll go ahead and accept that. Now we have some gold at least to barter with if we need to. Check this bookshelf, some more gold. Get rid of that overlay. Hello, town guard. I look like I'm up to no good. Actually, yes I am, but you guys don't seem to mind me just stealing from random people, so you're half right. I believe that's the mayor. Nope, he's just a civilian. Is this the mayor's house? Yep, that's the mayor's house. It is locked, or at least I believe that's the mayor's house. Or maybe that's a house we can buy. I'm not sure. So now we're in the baker's shop. See, we were really close to getting a level up in cooking, so maybe we can find some stuff here we can use to, nope, get another level in cooking. It's worth a shot. So let's zoom out here. We still have to go over here. This will be the potion shop. Nothing. Oh, we don't have alchemy unlocked. Let's see what he has for sale. Hello, traveler. I'm Ralvin, and I've got almost every potion you may need. Be stupid not to buy a potion. What? You'd want to die out there? Do we have any unidentified potions yet? How much? 30 to identify a potion? We're going to do it just to see what it was. Bone broth, I think. Alright, let's see what he has for trade. He has a couple skill books. How many antidotes do we have? Do we not have any antidotes right now? How much is an antidote? 32 each. I guess we'll buy that one. Buy one restoring vial. That'll work. Alright. Whoops. We did not loot these. Man, if only we knew peeling. We're getting a lot of raw potatoes. So I was really hoping to get that next point in what am I thinking here? Getting that next point in cooking. Yeah, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. Cotton shirt. We will never use that, so let's salvage it. Makeshift plate leggings. I'm just kind of torn on that one. It kills our move speed and our dodge chance. It's more physical. We're gonna salvage it. That way I don't have... I already have a patty cap on, so we can salvage that guy. We still can't repair. 110, 812. I think we'll leave it for right now. Oh, we discovered the quarter mastery skill. Huh. Didn't realize we hadn't discovered that yet. It looks like we forgot to loot this closet up here when we put in here. Sandals, cotton leggings. Let's go back over here. Sandals don't help our movement speed at all. They give us some resistance. You know what? We'll do it anyways. So we don't need cotton leggings, and we don't need old sandals. At least we got our carry weight here down to 55. Let's zoom out. We have one more house to explore and steal from. Visit and take the happy donations. I think they're donating this to us, right? All right. Now let's come over here. You know, before we do any of these, I think we're gonna hit B to leave the town here, which takes us out to the travel map. And we're just gonna go one next here, and we can explore any tile on the map and gather resources or things like that from it. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. So you can see this is a plains biome, and its faction is humans. So, all right. So then you can see, like, we zoom into this map. I'll zoom out here. That we can basically run around and gather usually plants and flowers. Sometimes there's enemies and things like that. And let's see what the tooltip says. The outside world. This happened right when we left town, before we came in here. Exploring the wilderness is a great way to collect resources, but it can also be highly dangerous depending on where you are and what factions are nearby. When you're ready to leave, press the escape key to return to the map. So, since we're right next to that town in this human faction, this isn't going to be too dangerous, I don't think. Be surprised if we even meet an enemy on this map. So what I like to do is just kind of, so I'm going to zoom out. We're going to find the upper edge of this map here and then find the left edge. And we'll just start from there. So we found the left edge of the map. So let's just try to explore this whole map. And I usually do this zoomed out because it's a lot easier to see where I need to go still. There's really no point in this map to even bother exploring where we've already been. Looks like we did come upon an enemy. I think it's a junior iguana, which we're not too worried about him. We'll let him come to us. There we go. Oh, he didn't drop anything. Darn junior iguana. So now let's go find... Ooh, that's an actual iguana. And he can attack from range. So I'd really like to get him to come to... Ooh, he can go through that tree, darn it. I was hoping to use that tree to... Extra attack. Our 4% extra attack kicked in. Woo! There we go. And we got an iguana tail from him. Alright, let's find the bottom of this map here. Up another junior iguana. It didn't look like he wanted anything to do with us at the moment. Just fine. Found the bottom of the map. Now let's go back over here to the left. And we just became hungry. We'll eat a berry. Alright, so now that we found the bottom of the map as well, let's just zoom. We zoomed out here and we're just going to keep exploring these unknown areas and harvesting anything we can find. So this is kind of like the grindy part of this game a little bit, but it is how you can gather these resources and maybe even make some gold to buy some things to help keep you alive a little bit. And like I said, they're relatively safe. I have been known to die to wild turkeys and stuff out here while playing, but you know, it happens. Turkeys can be really dangerous, I guess, in this game. So, oh, there's an iguana, and he's a junior iguana again. We're just going to hit space and let him come to us and then attack him. When we leveled up our blades, level 4. Come over here to blades. We're just gonna keep going experience at this point to try to get when we have a focus point for swords. Gain attack speed requires a sword type up. Yep, we're gonna do an attack speed on that one. Right. So that was fun. We leveled up our blades and our sword, which is really nice. And let's see what's... So, I had a comment on one of my other videos from earlier I had on the channel about Core Keeper. So a little bit of a content update here as we explore our wilderness here. I am planning on starting a new Core Keeper playthrough. We are going to start over because we have a new update that got released to Core Keeper, so we'll get a new map generated with some of the features, and I've actually recorded the first episode of that. I need to play it back and make sure everything looked okay. I did that yesterday, recorded that video. That would be Sunday, because it is now Monday, May 15th. So once I play that through, I'll probably post that to the channel. This video here for Arturo, and this game will probably go up first. It's going to be a shorter video, so it'll upload faster in process. And then I will upload that Core Keeper video if everything looks good. So then the plan will be probably to alternate back and forth between the two. It's a little easier to play this game over my lunch break because it has easy stopping points. Not that Core Keeper doesn't either, but I tend to get sucked into Core Keeper and then lose track of time. But we will start a new playthrough of Core Keeper, and some of the really cool new additions to that game have happened. Oh, we had a critical failure. We pricked our finger for 12 hit points. Ouch. So anyway, so we're going to play Core Keeper, and then there are a couple other games that are coming out soon that I would also like to get on the channel. So I think May 30th is when, oh shoot, what's the name of it? Starship Pioneers or something like that comes out, and that game looks really fun. Kind of looks like a Terraria type game. So I played the demo of it before and was really enjoying it. So I think when it comes out, we'll try to get that on the channel to kind of show that new game. There's lots of videos out there playing the demo already, but like I said, the full game comes out later this month, and I think it's even on Game Pass, if I remember right. So all of us that have Game Pass will just be able to play that game. So it's pretty exciting on that one. And if you don't have Game Pass, it's probably the best value in all of gaming. So I highly suggest it. All right, so now I'm panning the map. I'm using my arrow keys here to see if we got everything, and it looks like we did. So this is as big as this map goes. It's just a square, with boundaries. So let's eat an apple to get rid of our hit space a couple times to get our stuff back up. So I'm gonna hit B now. B takes us back out to the overworld. So we basically do the same thing we do to escape a dungeon. Now let's head back into town and see if we have anything that we can use for food. Don't know if we do. Nope. So what we are going to do instead is, let's see what he has for trade. Nothing that, ooh, a bread recipe, let's take that. I was hoping he'd have an ingredient we needed. Oh, we don't even have 38 gold, holy crap. All right then, we have a lot of oil. There we go. Alright, so we now have a bread recipe. I don't think we can cook it yet because we don't know baking, but that's okay. At least we did unlock that. Let's run over here and see what this guy has for trade. What do you have for trade? Ooh, we have some raw egg. Oh, we don't have nearly enough gold. Trade him some oil. That should get us a raw egg. Let's see if this will do it. I'm not sure if one's going to do it or not. We are... Oh, it did. Perfect. See that? We kind of gamed the system there. Cooked our egg to get our level up, and let's do peeling, which then we can start to work on leveling up, as we had a lot of potatoes there to cook. So just by cooking those, we got peeling as our unlock, which then let us make our baked potatoes here, which already got us that far up on level 3. So that worked out almost exactly how I was hoping it would. So sweet. All right, let's now. Oh, and it looks like we have a level already too. Unspent skill points, which, you know what we said we were going to do earlier. We are going to deep sleep, and we are going to unlock reading. Yay! All right. Is there a bookshelf in this town? Or, I think they're called bookshelves. Whatever they are, we can start a reading or studying a book. And I'm not seeing one, so that is not going to work for right now. But at least we are ready to, because I think we can study this book. Yeah, visit a study bench to study this book. There are not any in this town, darn it. All right. So let's actually go back to the job board now. I think we kind of got enough stuff of what I wanted to do here done. Oh, we do need to shoot. Let's find the potion. He needs us to deliver some potion, but we need to go over here. Our sword is in bad need of repair. If we go and look at it here, whoops, you can see it's damaged. All of its stats are reduced. So instead of doing 8 to 12 damage, we're doing half damage, 4 to 6. That is just not going to work. Looks like our hikers were damaged. We need one more scrap metal, darn it. What does he have for sale? Let's see if we can. He has nothing that will help us. Shoot. Did we not loot the potion maker's room? And there we found a piece of scrap metal. Jeez. That was about perfect. There we go. Our ceremonial saber is back up to snuff. Now we're going to ask him, say, we're looking for work. I need someone to deliver an item. Let's ask about it. I have some potions I need delivered to Myron, the adventurer who lives in Aberdeen. A simple task, really, but you'll have to hurry. He needs them right away. What do you say? We can gladly do that. So, take off, because we only have... Shoot, can I get to my quest from here? Nope. All right, we're only going to head down to this town here. So, when you have a quest, it does highlight them in a blue square, which is really nice. You can tell you have a quest there. And if I right-click on that town there, it says Aberdeen, gives us the details, and even tells us the quest that goes there. So, and we will go along the road, so we're not going to take too much travel weariness. And we enter. Now we have to find, who was it? Myron the Adventurer. And for the most part, the adventurers hang out in the inns. So let's see if we can find Myron. That's not him. That's not him. There we go, Myron the Adventurer. I have 4 bone broth for you. Ah, in excellent condition too. Thank you. Sweet. Now, see what it says we need to do. I've delivered the bone broth. I should return to Ralvin, the potion seller, in Nurton for my reward. We will do that, but first we are going to do some looting. Or I guess the town, accept the town's donations they're giving to us. That's how we're going to justify this. This is just the townsfolk have hidden donations around town that we have to go find. That's how we're going to say, justify what we're doing here. It's a game of, it's basically a scavenger hunt to find the donations they wanted to give us. Whoops, come on. There we go. Deep barrel. Even though those look lootable, they're not. So let's just keep heading this way. Oh, I see a quill. I think that means there's a book vendor, and he may have a study table. Yay. All right. So now that we're at the study bench, we can go to study, and we actually have a book we can use. So this tax increase will research the letter, and that gives us 20 reading experience and 2 world lore. So now you'll say it's being studied, and it's at 0.1% of being studied. And it will just happen in the background as we run around the world, so we don't have to do anything. It just kind of happens in the background. Oh, and we got a bread recipe, and we just bought one. Let's see what the job board. Nothing there. All right, this is a pretty small town. Not a lot in this town. All right, let's head over to this last donation house. Last part of our scavenger hunt. Cool. All right. Well, let's head back to Nurton. And enter. We had to talk to, I think it was him, wasn't it? There we go. I delivered the item. Well done. Here's your reward. We got 70 gold, 30 wisdom, and gained reputation for completing the quest. Perfect. And so now let's look at, if we look at this, just by that travel time, and like I said, it happens in the background, we are now at 2.5% done studying this text. So, yeah. So anyways, that's what's happening. And let's look at the letter here. I've never read it. So Rodrid, I should be a rich man, but no, of course, the magistrate raises the taxes again, up from 2% to a brazen 4%. This makes growing my business and providing for my family nigh impossible. And on top of that, I'm caretaker for 5 of my cousins, not that any of them care to acknowledge it. There I go, complaining about taxes again. Martha says I grumble too much, but she doesn't see our books at the end of every week and how close we've come to losing it all. Bakery supplies do not come cheap. Oil is costing upwards of 14 gold some days, and you can't tell me a 4% tax won't be adding a full gold piece to that price. It's unacceptable. In the name of decency, I won't write my thoughts here, but let me assure you, we both know what they are. In short, something has to be done about the magistrate. I suppose, in that sense at least, these heinous tax increases could be a blessing in disguise. People often tell me I'm a shrewd businessman, but even I can see what may happen. I mean, what does the magistrate expect? These people won't stand for these extraneous charges. The people know how best to manage their gold stores, not these heavy wizards or bureaucrats from the capital. And with the king having been gone for longer than a year now, ever since his disappearance, the whole kingdom has been falling into ruin. Higher taxes might only be a taste of the sullen future that awaits if left unopposed. I say we stock up now before the situation gets even worse. Send me all the oil and flour you have. We've plenty of storage, and who knows how long it'll last. And don't you dare refuse. Send the supplies right away. Obviously, I'll pay you back as soon as I'm able, so I don't want to hear a word of contention. You owe me this, Godfrey. P.S. And I'll throw in a few bushels of apples from the orchard. You know how much Martha loves my apples. So that was an interesting letter from Sir Godfrey Belworth in the year 1196. All right, so haven't really done much there. How much yeast do we have? We don't have any yeast. Okay. Let's just run through our skills here real quick. Oh, we have a point in reading. Study completions are shown. When actively studying a book, gain 25% hunger and 5% wisdom. Books are more commonly found. Let's do this one. Gives us more wisdom and hunger avoidance. I think that's always a good thing to do. And nothing there. All right. So let's just see what he has. We have the scrap collector. Let's see what he has for trade. Nothing we really need right now. But I do want to go find... Let's go to the hammersmith. I wouldn't mind to find some gloves or better boots or some sort of an offhand weapon. Nothing there. So we need not the hammersmith. We need... Must be the only one in the town, though. Darn it. We need, like, an armor dealer. Alright, let's leave out of there. This Athena Temple. Let's just head down the road and see what we can find here. So it looks like we found another village, Bradford. It's large. And it's a human. So let's go in there because it's an even bigger town. Just zoom out here. You can see we've got a fairly large town here. Oh my. Yeah. And it has a lot of the things that we are going to want. So should we loot this town before we take off for today? I think we'll wait, but let's go over to the armor first. Armorer, let's see what he has to, let's loot him first, or I mean, gather the supplies he's letting us borrow. More rotten food, that's not very helpful. Not sure if there's a way to cleanse rotten food or not, but welcome to my armory. I'm Tierden. I specialize in heavy armor. I also offer a 30% discount on armor repairs. Nice. Alright, let's see here. We've got 106 gold. We don't have enough for that, but I was curious what it would give us. I'm actually thinking more of getting a shield. Anything I'll buy? Not really. I'll say about grabbing the makeshift shield. There we go. Now we can put this makeshift shield in our offhand, so we have a little bit more chance to block. We didn't have weapons, so let's see if we can find weapon dealer. I would like to get a bow. Not a crossbow, but an actual bow. Because we've only got 4 iron bolts. We have 39 arrows. Welcome to Norris Archery. Best quality bows and crossbows on the side of the mountain. What about the other side of the mountain? Never been there, so I can't say for sure. But if you're heading that way, I'd advise you to bring along one of my bows. Alright, let's see what he has for trade. Oh, we have exactly enough to get the villager longbow, which is what I was hoping for. Does a little more damage, lower speed, but the attack range is 8, and I like that. I really want that attack range more than anything. So now let's see, how much will he give us for that crossbow? 138. Whew. I don't know, I think we'll keep it. All right. So now we have a bow, so we can do a different armor set, basically, or weapon set, loadout, however you want to call it. So equipment down here, you can see right now we have our sword and shield, sword and board, basically. If I hit the R button, that rotates our weapon sets. So what we're going to do then is we're going to put our bow and arrow there, along with our arrows. So now we have our bow and our arrows. So if we need to go between the two, we can just hit the R button and go between them. So it does take us turn. So we're in turn-based combat. So switching weapons takes a turn. That's something we're going to have to remember as we are in combat, that it will take a turn for us to switch those out. But I think that was a well done trade there, even though I think that left us with absolutely no gold, but still well worth it, I think. So let's see what else. Yeah, I think we will just cut it off here for today, because I need to go get something to eat here before I go back to lunch. But let's take a look at the mission board. There's quite a few here. Wow. Join Join a hunting party. 7 gremlin ghouls, some baked goods. And want some colored Earth Star. I don't even know where to get any of that stuff. Alright, so we will come back on our next playthrough of the Doors of Trithius and continue Arturo's adventures. I think, I'm not sure what we'll do for playtimes alternating between this and Core Keeper for now, but I do want to, like I said, want to get back to Core Keepers. I had a couple comments asking when that series was going to return, so I think we should go ahead and do that and get that going before some of these other games come out that I would like to get to as well. So with that, thank you for watching another episode of Beeker Plays as we played the Doors of Trithius again, which, as a reminder, is available on Steam in early access. So if you like what you're seeing and think this is a game you would like to play, go ahead and check it out. As I've said many times, the developers of this game are super awesome, continuously releasing updates and talking with the community both on the Steam forums and their own Discord server. So if you like what you're watching, remember to also hit that like and subscribe buttons and change that bell icon to allow notifications of new episodes if you would like to know when I post new episodes. Also, please leave any comments or suggestions for the channel in the comments below. I'll try to respond to each and every comment, positive or negative. I'm just getting this channel started again, so any criticism or comments are appreciated. And until next time, happy gaming, everybody.